So this is Team Zhurong's final presentation by Maria, Michael, and Alec. So in scene one, we have a family which is moving to their kitchen to cook a delicious meal, but due to the father having decreased motor functions, he can't prepare the family dinner. So the wife provides a grippy board for the husband to help prepare the meal with them. And then in scene four, you can see him attempting to cut the carrot now, and thanks to the grippy board, it's staying in place. And then they're all able to eat together as a family now with the prepared cooked meal thanks to the grippy board. So, and our final scene is the grippy board itself demonstrating its effectiveness and how this product will help users with decreased motor function be able to navigate the kitchen better. So introducing the grippy board, our problem statement came from helping people who have MS to cope less with their motor skill functions, and then we kind of broaden it a bit to helping individuals with reduced motor skill functions prepare food in an efficient manner. The concept is to create a cutting board that has a grip-like material to ease the cutting of food and vegetables for people with reduced motor skills. And our hypothesis for this board was that people with reduced motor skill functions will have an easier time preparing food for themselves.
These are two pictures that we chose or used for our survey. And the first question on our survey was on if you have dropped food from the cutting board when trying to cut any food, which 46% of the people who took the survey said no, and the other 53% said yes. In this survey question, it says, if the cost of the board has no effect on you, would you be interested in using the board as opposed to the traditional board? Majority of the people, 61%, said yes, and others input some more of their opinions. Like, for example, someone said, if it works fine like any other board, then yes, I will. And some people said they wouldn't have enough information at the moment, and they thought a demonstration would be helpful. When asked what they were expecting out of a cutting board, majority of the people chose durability and then affordable price, followed along with the appearance. Um, we also asked more questions. For example, this one says, "How can this board help you prepare food better?" And we have a couple of comments here, but some of the most useful ones, for example, says that they believe the board will help them prepare food. Others said the roundness may help the cut and precision. And another comment says the cutting board would do a better job holding food in place. They wouldn't worry about wasting food if it accidentally runs off the surface. And this last question asks for any other comments to improve the prototype. To this, some of the useful comments is, will the round edges affect the cut of veggies and or meats? And other people said or gave us comments on photographs, and to see if the cutting board would be more comfortable. And then suggestions like adding compartments to the cutting board to make it more useful for a person holding a knife.
So now I would like to outline the progression of the prototyping we've done for this project. To start, we used a rubber silicone cutting mat that is commercial and pre-made. From this, we devised our first solution, which is the 3D model. So we came up with two different types, one which has shorter bristles in a wave shape, and a second 3D model that has a taller bristles in a wedge shape. From these prototype designs, we created physical prototypes on a small scale. We created one with that utilized both of the methods. And then for the final prototype, we attempted to make a large-scale model. For our first attempt, it was 1 inch by 2.5 inches. We tried to scale this up to 4 inches by 4 inches. However, we ran into some issues. During the printing of the prototype on the 3D printer with a flexible filament, the prototype became distorted and damaged in parts. Part of the final product was completely smooth, which was not the intended result. We are not sure why this happened, as the print passed all of the checks in the creation software. However, there you can see in the photo on the bottom, the prototype has significant damage, and the other prototype for the design with small bristles completely failed. So the final results of the prototype is that it is now a usable size, as in you can use this to chop food reasonably, and it stopped the food from sliding around while cutting. If printed correctly with the larger bristles, the prototype would be a viable asset to assist users with reduced motor function cut food more easily. And then there's a short video demonstration. As you can see, the design was effective in preventing the grape from slipping around while cutting. Thank you.